Welcome to Pro Bull Talk, where it's all talk and no bull. Get ready to slide and ride.
All right, let's go, boys. Hustle. Come on now. Let's go. Woo! Lay down now. Go to him.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Pro Bull Talk. Today's episode is going to be a wild one. It's crazy. I wasn't sold on it, but we're here now. And the reason we're here
I had to do a lot of begging.
is because of our great sponsors. With Bull Teams Only, man, if you ain't been to one of their events, you got to go. Man, they're the hottest ticket in town with, the great bull riding and your concerts after. They're first class all the way. I can't thank them enough for being on board. Dennis Davis Bucking Bulls has been with us for a long time. If Dana White trusts him to handle his bulls, if you want in, that's your man. Give Dennis Davis a call. He can get you hooked up. DesignTunnel Studios right here in this beautiful studio. All the graphics and everything, the sound and everything, the hoopla and everything that brings it to you every week. Thanks to DesignTunnel, we're out there to you guys. They do all of that. Without them, Pro Bull Talk would not be where it is today, I promise you. And Hanging G Fly Systems, everybody's got flies, hates them, can't stand them. Give Brent Gluck a call with Hanging G Fly Systems. He'll get you took care of. JB Cattle Company, you need cattle to get from point A to point B, that's your man. Give JB a call, and or Jerry Beaver, Jerry Beaver, give him a call, let him know. He can get you hooked up and get you lined out. And we got Cactus Rodeo. Cactus Rodeo's back. Anything from youth bull riding to open bull ridings, man, they can fix you up, get you hooked up. You want to produce one, give them guys a call. And as always, go give them a like, listen, and a follow, and tell them that, hey, you heard from them right here. So today, again, I told you this is going to be a wild one. They already cracking up during the deal. I had to be talked into this deal.
Well, see, this was your idea. You didn't have the idea to bring her on.
My idea was to get the wife side of a bull rider. How it was to be married to a bull rider, been around a bull rider, and I hope this is just a start where I get other wives in here, and so they can tell their story of what it's like to be married to one of us, as you're going to find out, bull rider, assholes, whatever, cocky, arrogant, whatever, adrenaline junkie guy. That's what it's like. That's what you're going to find out today. But the boys, Briar, y'all know, and Blayne, he's been on the show before. He decided to come in on this one. He wasn't going to miss out on this one.
No, I was begged.
No, he was in on the package deal. It was I had to beg her, and she said, "Well, if you can get your little brother Blayne on, I'll do it." And I was like, "I don't know if I can do that."
It was me and Blayne or nothing else.
There you go. Well,
take it or leave it.
Here we are. I am going to turn it over to Briar and to Blayne. I'm going to sit back and
no, you're not.
Hopefully I don't get a whole lot of shrapnel thrown my way.
Oh, it's coming.
Put your shield up, bud.
I don't know why he's so scared.
I'm not scared. Let's roll.
All right, so, Mama, you and Dad met in, 94 when he was young, stupid?
Yes.
How'd y'all meet?
So I met him through a friend. He was dating his brother.
I was dating my brother.
Yes, we get it. Keep rolling. You're good. We understand. He's just being a pain.
See, he's still an asshole.
Yeah, exactly. He is.
She asked me the time to bull riding, and that's what I did, and that's how we had met.
It was at a BRO event in Tucson, Arizona.
Mm-hmm. But he thought I was Brandy.
Mm-hmm. I thought they played a joke on me. Because her friend Brandy was of the larger size.
Well, she was still beautiful, though.
She was. And then this little old thing come running in there, and I was like, I know this has got to be a joke, because that's not who they're trying to set me up with. It's going to be the bigger one. And, well, knocked out it was the little one. I was like, holy hell, this might be all right.
So how'd that night go?
Well, it went pretty good, and then he had went home, and then he had called me, and then I had called, he had called me or I'd called him back. But anyways, I was in the shower. I do remember this because my sister's boyfriend had lived in our house. And I said, if this man, Cody Hart, calls, get me out of the shower, I don't care, I want to talk to him. And so he did. So I said, okay, well, now you called me, I'll call you back. So he had called me, I had called him back, and then I never heard from him again. A year.
Tell us about the time him come back to Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, about time the rodeos rolled back down into Arizona. Here I come calling back. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can I stay at your place?
I was in, my sister was dating this guy, and we had went to Idaho because she was dating this guy.
Sun Valley.
And anyways, Mama goes, this guy named Cody Hart keeps calling. And I said, well, tell him I'll be home in a day or two. And she goes, well, he's called like 5 times. I said, well, I'll be home in a day or two. And she goes, I don't know, but he keeps calling. And so and then Meg had called, and she had said, he wants to talk to you, he wants to talk to you. And I said, okay, well, so I got home and called him up, and we had met, and about that time, then we had, figured out we was gonna be together.
Well, we talked for like 6 months.
6 months.
So we talked, just shorten it up here, we talked a little bit. I call you, you call me.
My parents were getting divorced. Your Nana and Papa were getting divorced. And anyways, my horses, I had to go somewhere to go with them. And he said, why don't you just move out here with me? And I said, no.
Didn't really believe him at first.
And he goes, yeah. He said, in fact, I'll come out there and get you. And I said, you're crazy. And he goes, no, I will. And my mama had called his mama and said, well, if he comes out there and gets her and it does not work out, he's got to bring her back home.
I didn't want to make that drive. She's still here.
That was a joke.
Yeah, we'll get into that later.
That was a joke.
What happened when you was in the shower and he said goodbye to you after 2 days, 2 weeks, however long you lived there?
In Gainesville?
Yep.
For a while. And anyways, I was in the shower, and I get out of the shower, and everybody's gone. And your granny, I said, where is everybody? And she said, well, oh, he didn't tell you bye? I said, no. She goes, well, they done left. And he was going to be gone for about 2.5, 3 weeks. I said, are you freaking kidding me? And she goes, no. And she goes, yeah, he's going to be gone. And I said,
and this is pre-cell phones.
Mm-hmm.
This
No
is
cell
nice. I said, okay. And she goes, I can't believe he didn't tell you bye. And she goes, well, it'll be all right. He'll be calling. He'll be calling. Well, he did call. And he made sure he talked to his mama.
And not you?
And I was sitting right there. And she'd say, well, Shawna Jane's sitting right here. You want to talk to her? No. I'll talk to her when I get home. Every night, he'd call his mama. You want to talk to Shawna? No. Nope. I'll talk to her when I get home. Okay. And them mobile cell phones, not cell phones, but them.
But the
Wall phone.
I mean, you could hear every the
had
whole
loudspeaker on
deal.
them.
And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, that son of a bitch. And he walks in, and I'm like, yeah, no big deal. Like, it was just, that's how it was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll never forget, she had told me, when I got out, because I didn't have to work one day, and she had told me, she said, "Hey, come in here, sister." And I said, "Yep." And me and her had watched Young and the Restless together. And she said, cowboys are cowboys. As long as they come home to you, it's all right. I said, no. No. And she goes, yeah. I said, well, I don't know how you and Randy have what y'all have, but that don't work in my playbook. And she goes, no, it's okay. It's all right. So when he got home, I said, I don't know what your mama meant, but that's not going to work with me and you. And he goes, oh, she was just kidding. She's just kidding. She's just joking.
I don't think so.
What'd I tell you?
But your mama, she's a very good woman.
Mm-hmm. Why is this about me?
It's not. Well,
we want to talk about you. How was it like living with a bull rider up and down the road? This is like, put your daggers away. So, how was it? What knowledge could you spread to the other wives of bull riders and stuff, or a girl dating a bull rider, to what she's got to look forward to, or what she has to deal with, or what she has to put up with, or what's
sometimes
know,
having
you've
be
been
put
around
second or even third.
Because I've been with you since before I was anybody, all the way up until I won the world title, and then through all the injuries and everything, and then the ever after bull riding.
And even on the podcast.
And now on the podcast, she could get revenge.
I think this is
There's a lot of hard times.
Yeah.
I mean, like when you won the world in '99 and we went up to Salt Lake City and we had $100 to our name.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't even know how we was going to get home.
That was the start of the season, start of 99 in January. We was writing hot checks and hoping they didn't cash till we got back.
And it's through thick and thin. I mean...
Either in or out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Been some good times and bad times. Ride or die right there.
Mm-hmm.
You saddle up with one, you better... It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Mm-hmm. Very bumpy ride.
I'm sure we're going to get into them bumps here shortly. I'm going to try to smooth them out as best as possible, but I don't know.
How did you handle being put second, third, or even fourth sometimes to his career? And like him being pulled in 47 different directions. He's got to go over here with the sponsors. He's got to go over here to sign for fans. Then he's got to go over here and do the interviews. And
we ain't even got to the arena yet.
Yeah, And then you barely got to see him on the Daisy Road because he was, even though you went to the event together, he was mainly in the locker room and like
sleeping.
How did y'all maintain that connection?
We went everywhere together.
Mm-hmm. We were a team. Loaded up and we went. That's where we went. That's how we did it.
Yeah, we went everywhere together until we had Clancy, your older brother, and then
Clancy's my older brother.
And of course, then I picked and choose where I wanted to go, but when he started winning and we even before we got married, we were running and gunning and going everywhere together, and we just stayed connected. There was no more like, okay, this is his riding partner. I was his traveling partner.
Yeah.
That there wasn't no more Blayne being his traveling partner. I was his traveling partner, which might have not been no more fun for him.
Oh, it was a blast.
It
was a blast.
We had a lot of fun together because we went up and down the road together, and we did have a lot of fun together. And I didn't go to every one of them, but I went to 99% of them.
You went to every one of them in 99. You went to a lot of them in 98 and 2000 up until Clancy. But our typical day going to a bull riding.
Because I'm going to tell you, it got old living out of a suitcase.
It did. And our typical day
Because
going to a bull riding
he would
was,
have to be sometimes at an autograph signing, and you would live out of your suitcase from Wednesday to Monday. And at first it was, oh, this is great. And then it
Then
got
she found
to where,
out when I got to the room I didn't like to go out and see the town or the city or nothing. I like to sleep
and
and
then
rest
I'd
and get ready for bull riding or an autograph signing.
He
And
wanted to go back and go take a nap, and I was
Well, yeah,
like,
he had a busy day.
she wanted to go.
I want to go look and see what things. So I just started going and doing what I want to do on my own.
Or you got with
By
some
myself.
of the other bull riders' wives, and you all
Not
went
very
and did
many.
a little bit. Joanne, you went and did stuff with Joanne.
Yeah, but I did go
Abby.
with Joe and Abby, but they didn't get to go very much.
Mm-mm.
That's something else we could talk about. Is what was it like being like when he first started coming up? Obviously, you came up with him, but what was it like entering the room as Cody Hart's wife when he was a rookie to being Cody Hart's wife when he was winning the world?
Spotlight gets bigger.
What was that like?
That was funny.
So we can all laugh.
Yeah.
Well, just like I told you, his dad had told me, because JW was dating this gal, and she was the limelight, and I was this, and your dad was a nobody, and JW was kind of he was kind of like third. He won almost third in the world.
He was in a running for a
Yeah.
world title a couple times.
Yeah. Anybody tells you there's not a pecking order,
Pecking order.
Pecking order.
pecking order, picking order, pecking order, whatever.
Potato,
Anyways, there is, and then women will pick on you, and they look at you and they look down at you, and and they'll, who's that new girl? And if they don't know who you are, they ain't gonna talk to you. And if you ain't somebody, they ain't gonna talk to you. And I don't give a shit who you are, they ain't gonna talk to you. And I wasn't nobody. Your dad wasn't nobody then. And his dad come up to me and he goes, "You just wait around, little lady." He said, "That man's gonna be somebody someday." He said, "And they'll come around and talk to you." And I said, "You think so?" And he goes, "Oh, I know so." He goes, "She'll fade in the dust," which she did. And I said, And it did happen, because when he started doing good, it was kind of like,
You had friends.
yeah, I had friends, and it was like kind of funny. It's kind of like how it is in school. Most popular kid, you wear the cool stuff in school, or you carry
Dating
the
a
cool
starting
bags in
quarterback or
school.
something,
You're the cool kid. Well, it's no different. It's just funny to sit back and see.
High school bullshit, but it actually goes on.
And
I'm sure I've
adult.
talked to baseball players and stuff and their
Yes.
wives, and they say the same
Yes.
thing.
And it's
That it's
hilarious.
the same way going and sitting in the wife's
is.
box and everything. It's the same thing.
It's hilarious.
How
It
funny
is.
was it when, nothing against you, but when he started getting hurt and not riding as good after he won his world title? How funny was it when they disappeared?
They didn't all disappear.
That
She had
not
some good
not
friends.
really those women, but your friends do. Your friends do. You'll know exactly who your friends are, who your true friends are, and who not your friends are. That's exactly the truth. Because I was amazed, because man, we would pay for lots of stuff, beer and pizza and meals, and
Steak
everybody
dinners.
was there, and then when you can't afford it, nobody's there,
The crowd thins.
Yeah, it thins real quick. You'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
I've told you boys, you'll find out real quick
Yeah.
who your friends are and who they aren't.
Mm-hmm. You got
And
them
it's
all.
sad.
You
It's
got
real
'em.
sad
Yeah.
how society is.
You got all the friends in the world when you got all that money and you got all that
Mhm.
fame and doing all that good. But when you start getting hurt, start going south, not riding as good, not wearing as good, barely
Move on to the
making
next number one.
barely making the tour,
Yes.
you fade out. It's just
And
they're not
and
your
it's
friends no
sad.
more.
You know, even
friends
fans
fade.
will do the same thing. Your fans will do the same
Yeah,
thing.
bandwagon.
We still got friends. She still got friends with girls, you know, Joanne and
Mhm.
Abby and them. And there's some others I'm sure I'm forgetting because I'm short-minded. But even, you know, the fans, I still got fans today. I don't have as many, but there's still fans
And you
going.
still got a lot of loyal fans.
Mm-hmm.
But they're
So, I
few
mean,
and
but there's,
far between.
they're the real ones.
Yeah.
I ain't got as many because I didn't have no real. I only had a few real ones, and you never know which ones they really are until you do hit a patch in a bad spot,
Exactly.
and then the real ones hang around. The other ones leave.
Yeah.
Yes.
The other ones that are just mooching off of you or coattailing you to get further up the food chain or
Mhm.
whatever, they'll disappear. They'll jump on
Get
another
them
coattail.
VIP
Yeah.
tickets
Yeah.
or free
Yeah.
tickets or
Mhm.
whatever they can get into, you know.
Mm-hmm. They'll jump on somebody else's coattail.
Yeah.
Now, when he was like, what was it, 97, you was in contention for a world title?
Mm-hmm. Yep, 97.
So you watched him in 97. You watched him come up short, and then he had a bad year in 98. What was it like watching him win the world title in 99?
Oh, man, we had a blast. That was a fun year.
I learned something that year. She
Fun
don't
year.
like snow skiing at all.
Oh,
No snow skiing.
Well,
Mm.
I heard she tried snow skiing in britches.
Well, so
Blue
let me tell the
jeans.
story. So, like we
even
started.
Kurt Lyons will tell you, I almost got a divorce over snow skiing.
I damn sure did. We so
And we about did, and we barely just got married that year.
so we had got to Salt Lake, and like she had said earlier, we had only had like $100 in her pocket to spend up there. Well, I win $32,000 up there. I win place in the long round, win the short round, win all this money. Well, they write us a daggum check.
You can't
So-
spend that.
No, you can't spend that. So I called the banker, and I said, "Hey, old bud,
Can you float us
I
some
I
money?
just won 32,000. I got the check in my pocket. I'll be in next week. Can you make sure our card clears?" He goes, "Absolutely. Do what you got to do. You're good." That's when we had money coming in. The bankers are nice. See,
Oh, yeah.
and
That's something about a banker.
so-
They're the same way as your friends.
hmm So we decided after the bull riding, because we had a couple of days before we had to be in Phoenix, because we had to go to Salt Lake City. It was a 1-day deal, and then we stayed up there that next day, and then we flew to Phoenix for the next event.
Oh, yeah.
And so we had to have something to do the next day. So we take off. It was us, Kurt Lyons, Shawna Lyons,
JoJo and Lonnie.
Joanne, Lonnie,
Ashley Tater.
Ashley and Tater, somebody else. Was it JW and Meg, maybe? No?
No, they.
KJ Pletcher went. Did I
Yeah,
say him
KJ.
already?
KJ
Pletch went.
and his. I can't remember his.
I don't either. Anyway, we all decided to go snow skiing. We drove up on the mountain, get up there, and she was all about it. She goes, "Yeah, I'll go snow skiing. This will be awesome." She said, "Just put me on some bunny slopes. I'll figure it out, and we'll go."
Oh.
Well, we get up there, and there was no snow rental clothes. We couldn't rental.
They didn't have no
rent
bunny
any-
slopes.
and they didn't have no bunny slopes, or they was closed or
They
something.
didn't have no bunny
All
slopes.
they had was that line you get a hold of, and you just hang on the line, and
I
it takes
fell
you
down
down through
about
there.
25 times.
Oh yeah, I swapped out.
Even
So
on the line.
I told her, and this might have been my mistake.
All I had was Wranglers on in a long sleeve Western shirt.
And I'm
Yeah.
positive they're so
That's about all we all had, really. Nobody had ski clothes.
And it
So,
was starched.
and halfway up the mountain, there was a restaurant.
It was freezing.
And I told her, I said,
He gets off first.
see how she interjects all the stories? So we go out. I
know
told her,
this.
so we're gonna go up meet. I said, and then me and you will ski down. We'll just ease down the mountain, and by the time we get to the bottom, you'll have it figured out, and then we'll just get back on the ski deal and go back up, and we'll try it again. So we go up, and it took her a minute to get on the ski lift. She's falling down, slipping down, already getting pissed. I mean, mad. And she finally gets on the ski lift, and it starts taking her up, and I'm on the lift in front of her. And because I don't know who you was riding with. Was it Shawna?
I don't remember.
And going up the lift, and I can hear her, and them carts are what, 30, 40, maybe feet apart, going up a mountain. I can hear.
I figured I was going to be able to ride it back down.
I could hear her back there cussing me already, calling me every name in the book. And I'm looking over my shoulder, right, going, oh, gosh, what's this going on? So I get off, and the plan was I was going to get off the ski lift, ski around, turn around, and I was going to, like, receiver, come on to me.
You did not.
No.
I
skied
went
down there. No, I watched you slip and fall and bust your ass
to
and
stop
wipe
the ski
out.
lift.
They finally had to stop the ski lift to get your butt out of the way. And she's still mad. Of course, she was mad back there. She's extremely mad now. Well, you had to ride off the ski lift, and then you had to ski down another slope. And that's where you get to the restaurant.
I was even mad at JoJo and
He was mad at everybody. By the time she got to the restaurant, well, she wiped out getting to the restaurant I don't know how many times, and I think she finally just took her damn skis off and carried them to the restaurant. And we get in the restaurant, and she is pissed. She's wet. She's done fell a dozen times, soaking wet. Like I said, blue jeans, starch shirt, everything. We got coats on, but they're soaking wet. She's cold, and you
Kurt gave me his he gave me some kind of wind pants on, and he let me put them on over my Wranglers.
Mm-hmm. And so I eat a nervous lunch because she's just evil eyeing the piss out of me, right?
Well, yeah, because we got hamburgers, and they was already cold, and everybody wanted to eat them outside. I said, why are we eating outside? It's cold outside, and the hamburgers are cold.
So we get done eating, and we get her talked into just skiing down. Let's just ski down, and if it don't go well, you can go up in the lodge, get warm, have a beer, chill out, calm down, warm up.
I'm sure you wanted that real bad.
Absolutely. I was hoping she would get down the mountain just fine. Long shot, I wanted her to learn to ski, and then it would be fun. She's going down the mountain and wrecks, and she's, I'm done. And we've got rented skis, rented poles, everything. She takes her skis off. Those are skis in the woods over there. Those are poles in the woods, and walking down the mountain.
I'd love to see that.
And it's like a mile down that damn thing. And just cussing me every step of the way. And I'm trying to tell her.
There's this woman in front of us, and she's just going, choo, choo. And her husband's going, you're doing really good. You're doing really good, honey.
What was you thinking? Why can't he do that to me?
And I'm going, gosh, damn it.
Oh, she's banging her pole in the snow. I'm picking up snow, skis and poles back here, and I'm trying to carry my poles and ski slow behind her. So I got my skis turned like this, trying to go real slow, and she's cussing me, telling me, just go to the bottom. Just go to the bottom and leave me alone. I'm done with this. And if you don't leave me alone, I'm done with you. And I was like, just try it. And she goes, just go. Finally, I was like, okay.
I mean,
I go to the bottom, and I wait at the bottom.
There's a snowplow coming, and I fall.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going, get up! Get up! I'm trying to get up. But I can't because I had the skis on.
No, you didn't have no. You had the ski boots on.
Oh, the ski boots on.
Yeah,
That's
I was carrying your damn skis.
That's right. But I couldn't get up, and I'm trying to get up. And the snowplow's coming. I'm just trying to, crawling. Finally, we get down, and Kurt goes, are y'all divorced yet? And I go,
We're damn close.
working on it.
But hey, once she got up in the lodge and got warm, because they had them heaters right there in front, and there was a big glass window and everything, she got warm and got her coffee or beer or whatever it was. Once she got warm,
hot chocolate.
yeah, hot chocolate. That's what it was. And she was fine. She was in a great mood after that. She just said she was never going skiing again, ever, never. And I said that'd be good. I think if this marriage is going to last, we don't need to go to ski slopes at all.
But everybody went skiing. I stayed up there by myself in that lodge, and I even took myself a nap like that.
We skied for 3 or 4 hours after that.
Yeah.
If I was you, I'd have been scared to keep skiing.
You know what? I didn't even ask for her lift tickets. I was afraid to go around her. She had a whole handful of lift tickets to go up to the deal. I didn't even ask for the lift tickets.
Joe, she come in there and she goes, "My feet are so frozen." I said, "I'm warm. I don't care." I said, "I'm warm in here. I don't care how you feel. I'm warm." I feel great.
We had great times. And as bad as the time that was, that is an awesome memory.
Yeah.
That is a good one. Mm-hmm. I mean, that tested our marriage. Mm-hmm. I knew after the ski slopes we was going to be all right.
Well, Kurt said, he goes, me and Shawna, the first time we went skiing, he said, we almost got divorced. Mm-hmm. I said, I believe it. I believe it.
It's easily, but, and she got mad too because all the little kids, the little 5-year-olds, zooming around her and everything.
Yeah, they didn't even have any poles, and they were just chung, chung, chung down there.
She goes, what if I wreck and hit one of them kids? But the snow skiing story, it tested us pretty good. Let's move forward a little bit further there. Back when you thought bull riding was easy. I'd gotten a slump. You talking about getting in a slump, Briar. How she handled me getting in a slump? Let me tell you how she handled me getting in a slump.
I've heard this story, but
She would tell me straight up that you're a pussy. Why can't you ride them? How come you ain't winning? And all in good fun, razzing me and everything. She wasn't being serious. Well, one day, her and a buddy of mine, Robbie Schroeder, who was at the house, had our own bulls and everything, had our own arena, and we was
God rest his soul.
We was getting ready to buck some bulls, and them two. You had to know Robbie Schroeder too, though. Robbie Schroeder was a cat now, and world-renowned horse trainer. Before that, he was a great bull rider, raised bucking bulls. Me and him were partners for a long time, and a very, very dear friend. And so they was over at the house getting ready to buck some bulls, and I hadn't been riding real good. I had a slump and going south. I was battling injuries, so I didn't really want to come home and get on a whole lot of practice bulls because I was hurt, but I wasn't riding good. And they were just not serious injuries, like just aching things, just things that looked achy here and there, And I wasn't riding good. And them two took it full on upon themselves to tell me how shitty I was doing and how easy bull riding was.
I wouldn't go that
far.
far.
Oh,
well,
you two. You
we
put
know
you
how
two
he
together.
carries his
Yes.
feelings on his shoulders. Mom.
No,
Yeah, thank you.
I'm not. There is no exaggeration in this story. Them two was wearing me out. And I said, well, if it's so damn easy, why don't you do it? I said, I'll sit in the stands and watch, and it'll be good. She goes, well, I'll get on one. And I said, how about you, Robbie? And Robbie at the time was 45, maybe 44, 45.
Yeah, he was young.
Yeah, he's pretty young because we're 47. That's young.
But
right?
Not for you, for her, it is.
I was supposed to pick his bull,
Exactly.
and that didn't pan out.
Well, he was supposed to get on a real bull.
Yeah, that didn't pan out.
And I knew I didn't have anything really there. And I didn't want you to get on there was a little mini bull there.
Yeah, I should have got on what Robbie got on.
Mm-hmm. But you got on first.
It doesn't matter. You put me on the rankest son of a bitch.
I had proof point. But I had some 2-year-olds. They bucked pretty good.
You
but I
killed
didn't.
your wife.
I got you on the nicest one I had. He was the most gentle in the chute. and he didn't hook, but he did buck. So I thought, well, most of the time when a bull bucks, he's going to throw
He
you
grazed
further.
my arm, about almost came that far
Will
from
you
stepping
let
on my
me get to
head.
the end of the story?
No, she's not.
No, she won't. She cut you off. I thought my thinking behind it
And
was,
you grab me up and you go, "Oh, you're never getting on another one."
my thought process was that you get on a good one, it's going to throw you far enough away you can't get hurt. But yet I didn't care how you landed. I wanted you to quit and not want to do it again.
It didn't work for you, did it? Because
didn't
I
get it?
landed right underneath him.
Mm-hmm. You did. 'Cause
Almost stepped on my head.
But you was trying to nod when you was sitting on the flank.
I'm not a bull rider.
Well, you sure talk like one that day. It ain't that easy, is
Hey,
it?
I proved to you I got on one though, didn't I?
You got on one, but was it easy?
I didn't ever say it was hard, or I didn't ever say it was easy.
She didn't ever say it was hard.
Bullshit. I call bullshit, Sean Jr.
I just proved I was gonna get on.
Oh, you got on.
That's right. I did get on.
Mm-hmm. I proved to you, too, that it wasn't easy to ride one, is it?
No, it's not easy.
Okay, there you go. All right, amen. How you doing? Woo! Yeah. Yeah, so you run into things like that when you're married to a bull rider, huh?
Right.
They don't always make great decisions, like putting their wife on a bull.
That's not very smart.
I wasn't even on him but maybe a second,
Oh.
and he come out clack, and I went boom,
How quick was it?
quick,
Just like
like a
that.
second.
Yep.
Just like that.
It's like that.
But hey, I wasn't sore the next day. The only thing that was sore was right there.
Neck.
Oh, hey, move your hand.
Oh.
Move your hand. Yeah, I wonder what that scar's for him.
Yeah, two neck surgery
Dad.
later.
Mm.
Not necessarily due to that wreck.
Well, that
No,
probably didn't
not
help.
all of it, but
No, because
some
you
of
rode
it is-
horses and broke horses and stuff, so don't blame all that on me, please.
Well, that didn't help.
No, it didn't. It didn't help at all.
I'm sure that cinched the deal
Maybe.
Hey, did you ever?
because it was like right after that I had to have.
No,
it wasn't
was
right after
long.
that.
Because you got your
Like
first
15 years
you
later.
got your
Yeah.
first surgery when we lived in
Yeah,
right outside of
you're
Whitesboro
right.
by Lake
Yeah.
Texoma.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
where we
So
buried
it was
Blue.
years later. You're right.
Yes.
It was at the same house we buried Blue at.
It still didn't help.
No.
It still didn't help.
Yeah.
It might have sped it up. You might have been 25 years later before you needed it. We just shortened it up 10 years.
Yeah.
Did you ever learn to leave her alone when she asked you to?
That was a hard lesson learned, son.
Was it
Hard
that
lesson.
hard?
Was it? Like, how hard was it? Like, being shot at hard? Plates
Very,
being thrown at you?
Yeah, yeah. She wasted a lot of plates on me. But in my defense, she did have postpartum depression at the time.
Oh, yeah, from having me.
And it didn't matter if I walked out the door, I closed the screen door wrong. Not certain if it was wrong or right
And
way.
I
You slammed it
let
too
me
hard.
tell you something.
And
Pregnant with you.
yeah, with you. Mm-hmm.
Of course, it was with you.
So
Briar.
technically, she's carrying you.
I know, I was watching it
So
through
you
her belly
shot
button.
at me too.
I was watching it through her belly button. I was laughing.
Briar, your aim's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was just trying to tell her I love her, and she didn't want to hear shit.
And you
Get away.
argue like the best of them.
Hey, why am I getting shots thrown at me?
Oh.
This is daggers for him.
I guess not. Remember, this is the family podcast now.
Oh my God, we're going to have to change the name of this episode, the Heart Family Therapy Session.
I guess.
Yeah, Jimmy was right. So, anyways, what was it like watching him be able to, when it finally came down to it in Vegas, where, of course, 3 events before he had it sewed up, blah, 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 blah. But anyways, when he finally held the trophy up and the buckles had his name on it and said he's the world champ, what was that like for you? Not for the both of you. What was it like for you to watch him do that?
It was pretty awesome.
That or when did the realization hit in? Like, he actually did that.
When did it set in?
Yeah.
When we was at home.
At home?
Yeah. Because we already knew he had it sewn up.
Was you just sitting in the living room and he was playing on the game and you just went and gave him a high five?
Mm-hmm.
Good job, bud. Good job, bud.
Yeah.
Just went and gave him a high five.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
I mean, he didn't even have to ride a bull. I mean, he could have bucked off everything, and he had it sewed up.
Mm-hmm. Well, so he asked about the highlight, right? You know, obviously my career highlight obviously was winning the world title. 2000, or it was early mid '99. Well, it was towards the end of '99. Laughlin, Nevada.
I love that video.
You're shown in video.
I love that video.
Oh, that one was funny.
Walking down the stairs.
Donnie,
there.
oh, here she comes.
Yeah. I was laid out.
Stiffer than a board.
How did you handle the wrecks?
That's a good
As
one.
long as I knew you was okay, I was good.
That video, you look mad.
Yeah, she did look mad.
But at the time you were walking down there, or before you know that I'm okay, you know what I mean? Like Del Rio, for instance. That wreck was so bad, just so everybody knows. The next day, our friends,
Well-
was calling, wanting to know when the funeral was. That's how bad it was. So, yeah, you didn't know right away or nothing, and I
No,
rushed to the
but
hospital.
I mean, everybody always says I look mad. you
Well,
know,
I know you. When
That's-
you get
that's your
scared,
normal
when
look.
you get
Yeah.
scared,
That's
you look
true.
mad.
but I don't know. Like after that, when I was pregnant with him, and
In Laughlin?
yeah,
Mhm.
no,
Reno.
in Reno or
Not
Del
Reno,
Rio.
Del Rio.
That was horrible. And after I knew you was okay, then I broke down.
Mhm.
You know, but in Laughlin, I came out there and I looked at you and I was like, "Oh, he's fine."
Get up. Rub some dirt on it, boy.
Good.
That's hardcore right there. I'm laying in the dirt,
Still
bleeding,
knocked out.
bleeding over my eye, this eye,
Yeah, he broke.
blowed in this eye, broke my both collarbones
Yep.
and my sternum.
He's breathing. He's
Lo-
fine.
Hey. But if that's any one of us three, you're
Yeah.
freaking out.
That
Yes.
was my next question. I was going to go into that in a minute.
Yeah.
That's how you handled me, right?
Yes.
Oh, he's breathing, he's good. We're all right. We're fine. Okay. Now, all three of our boys rode.
It was very
Clancy,
different.
Briar, and Blayne. How did you handle when they got hurt?
I didn't.
What do you mean you didn't?
I
You had to something.
Well, I come unglued. I didn't handle it very good.
And broke down in tears.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I
It was your fault, Dad.
You know, I
How would-
had
okay.
had a meltdown
Right.
because it's totally different. I met you when
Mhm.
you was riding. I didn't meet them.
You gave
when
birth
they
to
was
them.
riding.
Yeah.
Yes, they are my.
Mhm.
You know, my one and only.
The hell with me, go with them.
Yes,
Exactly.
right. That's right.
I think I just lost my ride or die.
No, I love you.
I love you too. But that had to be rough, though, because I know, like, it never bothered me riding. It didn't scare me to ride, obviously. It didn't bother me at all. But watching.
It was no different. Like when I don't know. Like when I was sick in
Columbus.
Columbus.
Mhm.
I was sick and running 101, and Joe goes, "Oh, he's 90 on
94.
94 on
Moody
Moody
Blues.
Blues," and I was,
Awesome.
"Oh, good."
Just win another 30 grand.
You know,
But I know I wasn't scared to get on. I wasn't afraid to get on. I wasn't afraid of getting hurt. But I can sympathize with you that when the boys started riding, I'm nervous as a
Yeah.
cat shitting tacks. I promise you. I'm nervous. I think about, there's things that go through my
Even
mind.
when he
Everything.
plays golf and he's not even riding. He plays golf. You seen. He plays
I'm
golf.
afraid he's going to break his back as hard as he swings.
And I get nervous him playing golf.
Oh, we know you get extreme anxiety.
You have
Yeah.
extreme anxiety. But I wonder where she
ride?
gets that from. She was married to a bull rider and
And-
raised 3 bull riders, and that, you know what I mean?
I watch you ride. I said, you go, I can't believe you get this nervous. I said, you ought to see when you don't see this because you're back there.
I'm honestly glad I don't see you get that worked up.
Mm-hmm.
And she wonders why I don't sit with her in the stands when y'all get on.
Yeah.
No, she
And
held on to my
never-
hand. I sat up there one time. She had hold of
I-
my hand. I about broke my damn hand. I was like, I ain't sitting up here no
I
more.
never got like that with your dad.
He wasn't ever nervous before he got on or nothing.
No.
Just like whatever happens.
She
to
was
him
one
happens.
time.
Oh, when you do Rampage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was the only time. The only time.
Mm-hmm.
The only time.
She didn't
I
care
told
about
her
you.
after that not to ever ask me about another damn bull again. Period. Ever. Don't
He
do
did.
it. Don't do it.
He did.
No, because she ruined my week.
I did.
That the only bull you was ever scared
But
of.
he
I
never
wasn't scared of him.
he never called before. He would never call and ask what he got drawed. But he did that time.
No, Cicely told you.
Oh yeah, she did. She did call.
Because we was
tell
on the
me.
way to Tractor Supply, and you was asking me, what's the most dangerous bull out there? What's the most feared one? What happened if you drew him? And this and that. And
That's right. I forgot.
you kept asking all these questions that you never asked before. And I was like,
That's right.
what the hell's going on? Why are you asking all these questions? Do you what is it that you know that I don't? And she goes, well, you got Rampage this week in Lufkin. Thanks a lot. Because I like showing up no matter what I got. Hammer,
Yeah.
Rampage, Bodacious. I've been on them all. I'm not scared of any of them. But when you got to sit and think about the son of a bitch for 4 days, 5 days, whatever it is, 4 days I think it was. 4 days I had to sit and think about getting on this big black scary dude. I mean, wants to try to knock your head off. Mean, will hook your ass. Bucks, you ride him, you're going to be 90-something, so it's not going to be a day off and you can pick you a spot and get off and go sign autographs. No.
If you do ride him, you're probably gonna wind up underneath him, type deal.
It's usually winds up in a wreck somewhere, and I had to think about that for 4 days because of her. Because of her. You see the turmoil you put me through?
Really?
That was the only time.
That was the only time because I told you after that, I said, don't ever do that again, please.
Well, I told Cicely, don't ever.
Yeah. Don't spill.
Don't ever call me
But
and do that again.
I hate to tell you, you can't tell Cicely Cross not to spill the beans because she's going to spill the beans.
Well, she didn't again.
She is the mouse of the South and
yeah,
the
but
super secretary.
She
lady
never
and-
did call and tell me again.
No, that was bad stuff.
But I think she was worried because she was worried.
I think she's
About
more
what?
worried about you than she was me. Because y'all were buddies.
We still are buddies.
Yeah.
But
So when he started getting hurt, right? Started having bad times, and the times started getting rough, and the deal in Arkansas, and what was that like?
Oh, Arkansas.
Arkansas.
You know the dent in the gold buckle?
Oh. You talk about that, but like I was telling Blayne, I don't remember really what I did.
I wasn't mad at her. Wasn't mad at her. No,
I'm not saying there was bad turmoil with
No.
y'all's marriage. I'm talking about when you watched him at his pinnacle, right? And then after 2000 or 2001 or whatever, he started getting hurt and then injuries and everything just piled up on top of him, and then he did.
Well, it's not fun to watch them go through that. It's not.
she was always there to help and like, you got this, you're good, just keep fighting to it, keep battling, keep going. That's why she's my ride or die and was my number one traveling partner back then, is because she always had my back. She always was there, like, if I bucked off, right? And she'd been around enough bull riding. She knew if I bucked off or if I fucking fell off, if I bucked off, she would, hey, you can't ride them all. Let's go have a good time. Forget about it. You got another tomorrow. We're good. Everything's great. She was very supportive. But also, if I fucking flat fell off, she'd tell me quit riding like a fat schoolgirl. Put my big girl panties on and go stick it on one.
With your pants.
Not only would she support me, but she'd always push me to be better, drive me to be better. And, kind of the start of this whole deal was how the wives and the girlfriends need to, if they're going to have a ride or die boyfriend that rides bulls, that's where you got to be. You got to be supportive when you need to be supportive, and you got to push them when they need to be pushed. And, have their back. Don't, you're either in or you're out. And I've never had to question whether we was in or out together. We was all in. And I think that's the way it's got to be. But she was always there. And even when I got hurt, when I got hurt or whatever, I bring me ice packs, baby me, not baby me, because trust me, she did not baby me.
That's what
But
say, what
I got
happened right
ice
after
packs
surgery?
and I got all this, and then when Tandy told her, all right, he needs to get up and start walking, I was carrying trash out that day up a rocky hill, So, but, they got to be supportive. And going back to your question was, what happened in Arkansas, that was where I had drew a bull that everybody rides. I mean, everybody's punk sister could ride him. And he bucked me off, and I was mad. I never threw a fit in the arena, and because if I did, or if I acted anything, she'd get my ass. She goes, you don't need that kind of publicity. You don't need to be that way. Just get out of the arena. And I never tear the locker rooms up or anything too bad. I mean, I did throw a trash can or two here and there, but not nothing on camera. I don't think they ever caught me on camera doing anything. But we got back to the hotel room that night, and I said I didn't deserve to wear the gold buckle. And we was on about the 8th floor of a hotel room, and I went to throw it out the window, and I threw it hard. I did my best Nolan Ryan, Mitch Wild Thing Williams impression, and, well, I was probably more Mitch that night because I missed the window. If I'd been Nolan Ryan, it went through the window. I missed a little low, and I hit it, the buckle hit the windowsill, the metal windowsill, and dented the daggum buckle. And she did climb up my ass and tell me how stupid that was, and that, pull my head out of my ass and go back to riding, and got on the next night and was like 86 or 7. So, but like I said, she was always there, and that's it.
Yeah, cheered you on to be better.
That's it. Well, it was more like tough love.
So everybody's got their favorite things about riding bulls or bull riding, rodeo, whatever, and then they got their pet peeves. What are yours?
My pet peeves?
Pet peeves or what you like, what you don't like.
How about bull
Make it
riding?
a one
Yes.
one part question
Yeah,
first.
just ask her one.
Just what is your favorite thing about bull riding?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I have not one. I like it all. I don't really.
You like the Rex too?
No, I don't like the rest.
There you go.
There we go.
And I don't like watching my kids get hurt.
Yeah, see, I figured you was going to say that your favorite thing was 2 of your boys don't ride, and your thing that you didn't like was one of them still does.
Well, I like watching you ride, Briar. I do.
I didn't mean that like you don't. I was just nervous mother.
I love watching you ride, and it's a great feeling, and it's awesome to see you ride, because it's like watching your dad ride. But I don't.
Pressure's on next time.
The wrecks I don't like to see.
Well,
because
thankfully you
it-
ain't seen the 2 bad ones I've been in.
it's a worse feeling for a mother than a wife.
Mm-hmm. I agree to that.
Way worse.
I agree to that.
Feel helpless.
Very.
Well, there ain't
Because
no
they're-
whistle to stop them.
There's
There's
nothing
nothing.
you can do.
Mm-mm.
Hey,
I
Briar.
mean, when I met him, he was doing that. I mean,
Well,
and I know that's what we raised you to kind of.
well, no, y'all really tried to make all 3 of us not do it when we first
Well, it's not that we didn't.
first started.
We didn't. You wanted to do what you wanted to do, but it just you feel very, very helpless when you're just sitting there and there's nothing you can do. It's very helpless. And it's not a good situation. And it's not fun to watch. At all. And you want to get in there, but you don't want to get in there because if you get in there, you're
It's a
gonna
bigger wreck on a wreck.
yeah, you're gonna be more in the way than you would be helping. You know, so you might as well stay out of the way. But you don't want to stay out of the way because you feel like you would be helping, but you're not. You know, it's just a bad.
Yeah.
All right, Dad, your turn. What's your favorite thing about bull riding?
The one-on-one, the thrill, the adrenaline rush, knowing that once you nod your head, there's not a team can help you. It's not,
That's your happy place?
that is my happy place. That split second when I nod my head and the gate starts to crack and the bull starts to move, that's the quiet place. And
Where everything is
Yeah.
you're fully committed.
there's no turning back. There's no backing out. It's you or him, and it's a fight to the finish, just cut and dry.
That's what I love about it is the dog fight,
Mm-hmm.
the man versus beast.
Mm-hmm.
It's your happy place?
When I'm riding bulls.
No, I mean that's kind of cool.
Well, when I go back and like I lay down and go to sleep and
Yeah.
like I can't sleep or something, I'll think about, I'll go through rides in my mind,
Right.
And they always start right there.
Yeah.
And even when I was riding, it was always, you've got the turbulence behind the chutes, the people
But I think
moving and
that's
a
really
going, and
neat.
you're standing back there. And then when you crawl over in the chute, you can, at any point in time, you can back out. You're, whatever. But once you've slid up there and you're tied on to him and you nod your head and that great gate cracks just a little bit and that bull starts to move, that is the point of no return.
Yeah.
That is the calm of the storm. Shit's fixing to hit the fan.
Yeah.
And can you control it? Can you handle it? Can you match moves with this bull and get by and get away safe? That's where it starts. It's not behind the chutes. It's not anywhere. It's right there for me, And second to that is back up just a little bit in the chute when you take your wrap and you're sliding up. And I always look down both sides of the shoulder to see if he's standing good or clear. And then as I move up, the feel of that bull between my legs, I'm sliding up. That's a feeling you can only get from getting on bulls. But then the happy place, the quiet calm of the storm is when that gate cracks about 2 inches.
Yeah.
And that bull starts to move. It's fucking game time.
That's when my mind feels like it's more. It's at
Hey,
its
hey,
quietest.
I'm asking him.
Everything else, the crowd quietens. Your buddies on the back of the chute, you can't hear them. You can't hear nothing. All sound's gone away because you're so focused on what you got going on right there leaving. There's no better feeling than that.
Yep.
Now the bad feeling of that is point 0.08 seconds after that, you're picking your head up out of the dirt because
Yeah.
you didn't make it a second. Or 2 seconds later, you getting run over a freight train, you know. But that's
Hey, do you remember that time that you had to get me out of the arena?
oh shit, yes. So
What?
oh yeah, me and Lonnie Stevenson saved her ass. Longview, Texas.
Oh,
Longview, Texas.
yeah.
315, Panhandle Slim, a Terry Williams. Come from Freddie Cordell, PBR Buck and Bull of the Year. Mean as the devil. I mean, meaner than hell. Hook, kill anything. You put him in a pen in the back pins, and he just walks. He walks a
What's going
trench
on?
in the back pins just around these pins, right?
No,
And
he was
but-
in the
but
bucket
I know,
shoes.
just hold the
Oh,
phone.
okay.
I'm preluding. I don't skip to the end of the
Oh,
story
okay,
like you.
okay. Sorry.
So we're at Longview at this bull riding. And Shawna is singing the anthem because she's a great singer and she sings the anthem great. Sang in front of millions of people. She sang at the PBR finals a bunch, all over, had her band, the whole deal. But this time we was in Longview and you was singing the anthem out there. And back then, when they did the introduction, everybody went out in the arena. They announced every bull rider. They all went out there and stood in like a V. And then here comes Shawna out there in the middle to sing the anthem. Well, some jackass loaded bulls for the first section into the chutes behind us while she's singing the anthem and everything. Well, they do the prayer, and she sings the anthem, and just as she's getting done, everybody kind of goes to cheering and everything. Well, they had loaded Panhandle Slim in the front one of the chutes. Well, he kicks the latch open. Granted, now there's 50 people in this arena. 50 people. And this bull is loose. One of the meanest bitches you'll ever see or be around, ever walk the face of the earth. Mean. And she takes off running. We turn around, everybody starts scattering.
Oh,
And
I didn't know what was
I know
going
you
on.
didn't. Well, hell no, she didn't know. She's oblivious. And me and Lonnie Stevenson grab her up under the arm like this, and we just take off with her because hell, she's just short, you know. We just pick her up under the arm, pick her up. I don't think her feet even touch the ground.
They did.
And we're running, and she's going, what?
I was like, what's going on?
And Panhandle Slim is just dashing through the arena trying to find somebody to hook. And we get her up and basically shove her ass over the chutes like that. And we get up there, and then Panhandle Slim runs by and out the out gate. But you know the funny thing, the weird thing about that whole thing was?
What?
As mean as that bull was, you want to know how many people that bull hooked that day?
0?
0. He was so
Yeah,
mean.
he
He would get one in his sights and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get him,"
I'm gonna go for
and then
another.
he'd say, "Oh, there's one over here. I'm gonna go get it. Nope, I'm gonna get this one. Nope, I'm gonna get that one." He didn't hook a single soul. But that's the day me and Lonnie
Your
Stevenson
dad
saved
and
your
Lonnie were
mama.
like trying to get him. They're throwing me off.
And she still didn't know what the hell
And
was
I was
going
like,
on.
what is going on?
Yeah. Everybody scattered. I mean, it's just like you turn the lights on, the cockroaches go to scatter, and that's exactly what it looked
That's
like.
what
I promise
happened.
you.
That's what
I
happened.
promise you. Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Oh, man. Well, y'all got any more questions there, boys?
Well, there was one that I didn't get to ask.
Oh,
What's your pet
goodness.
peeve?
Is this me or?
This is for you.
Oh, for me. Okay.
What was your pet peeve for bull riding?
I don't know. Maybe posers.
Poses?
Posers.
Prima donnas.
Posers.
Guys that want to, they show up and just want to hear their name called and not the real deal. You know?
Yeah,
Fakes.
that too, yeah.
That just bugs me.
Yeah.
You see them Army vets, real Army vets, and they'll get to talking to somebody, and the other guy's supposed to be an Army vet too, or Navy or Marine or whatever. And just by listening to them talk,
And they're not
the
one.
real one can tell the fake.
Yeah.
Well, it's the real thing. It's the
Yeah.
same thing with bull riders,
Right.
Mhm.
with fake bull riders.
Yeah.
You can absolutely tell.
Tell which
Yeah.
one is which.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And there's a deal on TikTok, social media. I think it's called Stolen Valor. And the real Marines call these guys out.
Oh,
right?
really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And
I'll have to look at that. That's funny.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like that because I can talk to somebody and tell within 10 seconds.
Oh, I'm sure.
10 seconds if they're the real deal or not.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the way you phrase things, the words you use. You can tell real quick if they're real or not.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to fuck with posers every now and then, but just
Not
to
you.
fuck with them.
You're not like that. What are you talking about?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't like to call people out.
Hey, I got a question. And this story has been brought up on the show several times. And now you're on camera.
Yes.
And we might need to get a Bible out because I want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. In Del Rio, you remember Walk This Way, Knock Me Out? I was the last guy out. I'm back there hanging my shit up. Loopy. You and Pee Wee and Ross Johnson. Whose idea was it to play the prank on me?
Me.
You used to blame it on Pee Wee all the time.
It might have been Pee Wee.
I don't know.
I think
Yeah.
was you.
Yeah.
I think it was
you,
me.
It sounds like a you
It probably
kind of
was you.
I think it was me.
Yeah. Mean ass. I turned around.
But Pee Wee did go up and start it. But it was.
Oh, yeah, Pee
it
Wee
was
did.
me.
Pee Wee's the one to come up and ask me
Yeah.
what I'm doing putting my stuff up.
Yeah.
Oh, you got him to do it.
Yeah.
He had to play it
Yeah.
out. I know that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Planner,
I
he's the
was
character.
loopy, but it was your idea
Yeah.
behind it.
Yeah.
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 You was the director, they was the actors, and I
Yeah.
was the dumbass.
course.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, there you go.
Sounds like a really good cast.
I thought you knew that.
No. No, I never knew that. I thought Pee Wee and Ross probably come up with it. But Pee Wee played it to a T. And Ross did too.
I
Yeah,
told them
believe
to.
Okay. That's what that was my big question. I
Yeah.
wanted to ask you is who the hell put you up
Yeah.
to that? Or if you come up with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just have one more question, and it's for you.
Oh shit.
No, it's not a bad one.
Okay.
How instrumental to your career was she?
Vital. Without doubt, without hesitation. I promise you, I'd probably be some pile of coyote shit in the cantaloupe patch had it not been for her. I promise you. She kept me in line, going down the road, just kept me healthy.
Urban cowboy, boy. I'm telling you what, he's reciting Urban Cowboy right now.
Oh, everybody,
Yeah,
you should
everybody
know that
recites
one.
that. Hell, our whole family recites movies.
true.
What are you talking about? That's how we.
Yeah, we
that's
live in
most
quotes.
of our lingo. We live in
in
quotes.
quotes.
I'd
But-
be in cantaloupe patch
But no,
somewhere.
To answer your question, yes, she was very vital. She was there, supported me through the wins, supported me through the fails, the falls, the buck offs, the injuries, nursed my ass back to health with a hard hand. But yeah,
You going
it
a little
was
deep.
that was her. It was very vital for sure. I wouldn't be where I was at today without her. No. I'd probably be rich.
I'd be.
I might be. Hell, she lied to me when we met. She said she had a rich uncle. She's going to inherit all of it.
Shit.
She lied. That's how she
Yeah.
got me.
I was wondering where your inheritance was coming in.
Oh, no, the story she tells me is she had a boot on and couldn't get away from you fast enough.
Well, when I met her, yeah, when I met her, she had a broke ankle. The very first time we met, she couldn't get away from me.
I'm surprised with the marriage proposal you had. She even said yes.
That was a dandy.
Just
It was original.
Oh, very. Just throw it in her lap. You want to get married?
Damn right. Well, she's already pissed at me.
Was that the plan to cheer her up?
Hell yeah.
That's what he did too. He threw it. Hey, are you get married? Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's a way to ask somebody.
Well, I had
He
to
goes,
look.
we're going shopping.
I had a little
Aren't you
something
happy?
planned, but she was being a little mean ass over there, just about
No,
something.
it was not.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
We was
no,
going
it was
around
not.
820, going around by Benbrook.
Yes,
I remember
know.
exactly
And
where
we was going Christmas shopping.
And you was lighting me up about how much we was going to spend or something. And I said, "Here, you just want to get married then?"
Was it a joke at first?
No, I was serious. I already had it planned to ask her.
Yeah, and then he just goes, "Here, you want to get married?"
Maybe I was getting mad, and I was like, "The hell with the romance, just fucking get it over with."
We'll buy a rope.
He was not romantic at all.
Talk about quote movies. There you go.
Yeah, and then you hear about Lonnie and Joe. They go to the top of the tower of his,
Building, yeah.
Yeah, and
Company.
he proposes to her, and I go, "Hey, you could have done something like that to me."
I did.
Or Rainey and
We was
Jeff.
at 70 mile an hour going around 820.
Yeah, yeah.
You're a real romantic.
Hey, it was original.
That's why I'm telling
was
you,
something.
boys, I will help you out when y'all decide to get married. Mama will help you out.
Yeah, I ain't asking him.
No kidding. Mama
not the
will help
romantic.
you out
Hey,
how
I
to
just did it like
propose to
rip
your
off a
women.
Band-Aid, just go real fast.
No. Mama will help you out how to propose.
Well, she's been so mad at me. I didn't know if she'd say yes or no, so I was like, let's just get it over with, see what she says.
Yeah.
Well, hell, that was a hell of a time to ask her then.
But it was so funny because Mammy and Shawna and Dee were all back at the house, and they were going, "What'd she say? What'd she say?"
Yeah, because they knew. I
Yeah.
told them that. Yeah.
But we walked back in, and I said,
I actually had a little something planned. I can't remember exactly what it was, but you'd had me mad or you was mad or something. And I was just like, the hell with it. Let's get married. Be
3,
done
2, 1,
with
go.
it. Mm-hmm. That's her punishment for being mad at me. I wasn't going to be romantic.
You're not real
That's
romantic
never
anyways.
romantic.
No,
He bought a truck yesterday and was like, "Want to go for a ride?"
The romantic truck that came in does not follow your dad. He doesn't know how
But,
to be romantic.
Hey, but somehow you've been here for 32 years.
Yeah, I know. And I keep following him.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how the boys got you talked into it.
Boys, me.
Him.
Me.
Okay.
Me, I did
I
it.
don't know how Briar got you talked
There you go.
into it, but thanks for coming. Thanks for
Yes, Mama,
being on
thank you.
here, sharing a little bit with our fans. I know they'll enjoy it. I hope it didn't go the way I wanted it to, really, but it was fun. I wanted it to be a little more informative for the wives and stuff, but it was fun. It was entertaining. I loved it. And guys, if y'all enjoyed this show, by all means, go talk to our sponsors. Reach out to them. Give them a like, follow, and a listen. I mean, BTO, I can't say enough great things about BTO, what they've done for us, and the great events and stuff that they put on. They put on the high class, first class, big money BTO bull ridings, bull teams only. Give them a shout. Dennis Davis. I can't thank this guy enough either, man. This guy is awesome. He's been with us from the beginning. You want the bull business, he's the man. DesignTunnel, they do everything, all the edits, the graphics, everything. Look them up, man. They can hook you up. Hanging G fly systems, man. Aggravating flies. I can tell you what. If you ain't got flies, he'll bring them and get rid of them for you. That's how good he is. And you got JB Cattle Company. Give Jerry Beaver a call if you need any cattle, anything to do with cattle. You give the man a call. And Cactus Rodeo. If you're gonna put on a youth bull riding all the way up to a pro level bull riding, give them guys a call. They got a great facility out there. They will travel. Give Cactus Rodeo a call with Clay Harris, and they'll hook you up. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you next time.